ex-fiancé cheats on me, then marries her for a visa. So this happened a few years ago now, but still upsets me to think about. Back in 2018, I, 19F, started university. For the first few weeks, I was doing what everyone does when they move away from home for the first time. I downloaded Tinder and used it to sleep around a bit. Then, 2 months in, I decided I wanted something a bit more long-term. After a few weeks of swiping, I meet the most amazing guy, 18M. Let's call him K. My first date with K went perfectly, and I had butterflies. I had never felt like this before. It was obvious we had a real connection. We became inseparable for months. Until 3 months in, I realized now this was definitely too soon, and won't be committing to anyone in this way again until at least a year has passed. K proposed. At the time, I was desperately in love, and so I said yes. After getting engaged, we soon moved in together, went on holidays together, and spent most of our time together. Until March of 2020. When the COVID lockdown was announced, K decided he wanted to go home to be with his family. This scared me because I was in the critically vulnerable category, and so was unable to even answer the door to receive a grocery delivery. We had a heated argument, and some things were said that I'm not proud of, something along the lines of him caring more about his family than his fiancé. A few days after he went home, I realized I wouldn't be able to live by myself during the lockdown and went home to my own family. Me and Kay were FaceTiming every day to check up on each other and messaging constantly until I started noticing something weird about his messages. He hadn't said "I love you" back to me for weeks. I questioned him on it, and that's when my world fell apart. Kay told me that his feelings for me had faded. We had become completely different people, and he wanted to be by himself for a while. These turned out to become complete lies. I spent the lockdown absolutely heartbroken, having nothing to do for 5 months, except sit and think about how hurt I was to no longer have the person I wanted to spend my life with in my life. When the lockdown finally ended, I met up with some friends for some drinks. Whilst we were chatting, they mentioned how shocked they were that Kay had left me, and told me that they had seen that he was in a new relationship on Facebook. I was very confused at this statement. It had been 5 months, so he was more than welcome to move on, but we had just got out of a lockdown. How had he already found a girlfriend? My friend showed me his status update on Facebook. Kay is in a relationship with, let's call her S. Everything seemed fine. She was a lot prettier than me, which made me insecure. He'd really done well. Then I noticed the date on their post, the 18th of March, 2020. 2 weeks before he had left me. We were still living together when they started dating. I was furious. I decided to reach out to him to congratulate him, and he told me all about her. They had met whilst filming a student project at uni and had become really good friends. He had told me that he didn't start having feelings for her until after he had left me. I wasn't going to let on that I knew this wasn't true. We continue talking, and he tells me that he's in love with S. But since she's an international student, she has to leave at the end of the year because of her visa, unless, he tells me, they get married. Yep, that's right. He's just told me, his ex-fiancé, that he's planning on marrying the woman he cheated on me with so that she can keep her visa. K and S got married in May 2021, and even though it's been over a year, it still upsets me that this happened. It's made me really hesitant to trust people, and whilst I have had relationships since, I haven't ever felt the way I did about Kay again, and I'm not sure if I ever will.